Hey, you guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create an email sequence that is going to give people the lead magnet. And this is the lead magnet that we're going to edit for you so that you can share it with people also. And this is part of that whole idea of helping people find what we're promoting: wellness, anti-aging, optimizing health and athletic performance. And so this is how you're going to be able to give away something that will help others that I've created. And because you and I are connected, it's going to come from you too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen now. And I'm just going to share my desktop. I know it's going to be a little messy, but I know you guys can deal with that. All right, let's get some of these things out of the way. And now I'm going to pull up ActiveCampaign. So ActiveCampaign is where a CRM, so it's this automated way you send out emails to people. And you can use something like MailChimp, but they all work kind of the same way. And generally speaking, when you send out a few emails in a row, maybe waiting a day or two in between or something like that, these are called automations. And so right over here, I'm going to go to automations. And when I click on automations, I can see the ones that I have. And this is actually a blank one. Okay, so up here you can click on show recommendations, and then they will give you sort of recipes, great places to start. Okay, and like a 7-day drip series, that's where each day they're going to send out a single email. And why don't we just use one of these? Let's use the 7-day drip series. I'm going to click OK. We're going to get started with that. And so what we're going to need to do is edit the emails. And in order to get started, there's a setup wizard. I always like wizards. Makes me think of Harry Potter. Okay, I love Harry Potter. Okay, so let's get started with our automation setup wizard. Okay, so then we're going to select a list. So before you can send anybody to your automation, they have to get subscribed to a list, and you name these lists. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this the anti-aging list. That's one of my lists. Okay, so that's the people who have shown an interest in anti-aging, or they've clicked on a link around anti-aging. And so, okay, so now it's going to be the anti-aging list. And let's see, looks like, do I have one? Okay, if you aren't using a list-based approach, you could change this trigger so that the automation starts when a form is submitted or a tag is applied. And so that they're just trying to give you ideas here. Like if we wanted to add a new trigger, we can have submit a form, and I'm going to click on submit a form. Let's see if I have a form that I have. What's this? That's not it. Well, I haven't made a form yet for this, so I'm going to hold that off to later. And then let's just go ahead and we'll start off by editing these emails. Okay. So what we want to do when I click on this, it's going to let me edit or create a new email. Okay. So let's just see what happens when I click on edit. What comes up? I don't know if it's going to be totally blank. Oh, so now it's going to give you some designs. Look, there's basic templates, design templates, my previous campaigns, which I tend to use things I've done before, but these are really nice. There's lots of different templates that you can use. Okay, so, but I'm going to use a past campaign. And I like to, I sort of have this, I like the narrow, I think I'm just going to use this one here. Let's preview it and see if I like the way that it looks basically. Yeah, I like the way that looks. It's got Feel Good Functional Medicine at the top. Okay, so I'm going to go back, and I'm just going to go ahead and select this one. All right, and this is your free guide. Yay! Okay, your free guide. I'm going to here it is. Your free guide to feeling fabulous. Here it is, as requested. I'm going to put as requested, so that way people will know that it is actually something they asked for. Your free guide to feeling fabulous. Okay, and that sounds good. I'm going to continue, and Now, here I'm going to change the body of the email. It's pretty easy to do. And so this is, I'm going to put, oh, thank you so much for requesting my wellness and anti-aging guide. These are the exact, they really, I mean, these things, if you do these things, you feel like you'll feel so much better. The exact interventions is kind of a thing. The exact, these are exactly what I used to feel 15 years younger, comma, and I want you to feel your absolute best too. Okay. All right. I never would have dreamed it possible. All right. Okay. And you know, people like videos, so I'm probably going to put a little video at the top saying, hey, congratulations, glad you got the guide. Here it is. And now I'm going to remove that part about the Zoom meeting. And so then I want to put in my link. And you can, this is something that we can set up for you with MailChimp. And so now in this email is going to be their free guide. Okay, so the free guide talks about LifeWave patches and some other anti-aging interventions that help people to feel better faster. And this is going to be a great handout for you to be able to give people. And if you want to take advantage of those things and learn more about them, here I am, right? So I'm going to put click the link to get your guide. I'm going to put click here. Yeah. You know what? I might even be able to put a button in here. Let's see, options. Sometimes in these you can actually put buttons. Let's see what else we got. Well, click. Free fast track to wellness guide. Okay, and so now what we do is we're going to have a link that sends people. So when they click on that, they'll be able to get the thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do for the moment is I'm going to stop share for a sec, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now let me share my screen one more time here. So I have in Canva, and I'm going to show you guys the updated. I think this is pretty much the final version of this. So this is Fast Track to Wellness Tips for Optimal Performance, How to Turn Back the Clock. And so this is it. And what I need to do is I download this one. So the tips are red light therapy, increasing naturally occurring stem cells in the body, that is LifeWave, blood flow restriction bands during exercise, vibration plate exercise during exercise, and frequency specific microcurrents. These are all, and then finally diaphragmatic exercises, which is breath work or breath play. So these are the very powerful ways that you can change your health for the better. And so what I need to do is, after I've made this in Canva, and you see, like, I added the pictures in, wasn't very hard to do. It probably took me a morning. It took me a morning. And then the first iteration of it didn't look so great. I wonder if I can show that to you. I don't think I can even show it to you. I think I just erased it. First iteration, I looked at it today and I'm like, ooh, that doesn't look very professional. I think this looks a lot better. And so now I have downloaded it. Let's make sure I downloaded it. I'm going to my Finder and then see my recent downloads. Recents, there it is. And so what I want to do is put it in my Google Drive where it can stay nice and safe. So I'm going to go here, and here I have, within this, I have lead magnets and ideas, and that's where I'm going to make a new folder where it can live. And I'm going to title it Fast Track to Wellness. Okay, so I'll know how to find it. And then I'm also going to put lead magnet. So if I forget what I called it, I can search lead magnet and find it. Okay, the little tricks. You just want to make sure that you think about what you'll be searching for. That's the great thing about Google Drive or Evernote, is that they're searchable. And as long as you title it something that you'll look for, you'll never lose it. You'll always be able to find it. So now I'm going to go into that folder. There's nothing in there now. And I'm going to do the upload. I'm going to upload the file in there. Now, you won't need to upload it, but there might be in order for you to use this lead magnet, you'll be able to use mine that's already uploaded, because I'll give you the link to it. Okay. And so I'm going to go to recents. There it is. And I'm going to sneeze. Okay. So there she blows. And now what I want to do, I'm going to go to sharing options. And then here when I click on share, and I want to make sure that this can be available to anyone. Anyone with the link can view, not edit. Okay, I don't want them to edit it. I want them just to view it. So now I can get this link. I just click copy link, boop, like that. And now I can put this into my ActiveCampaign email. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to ActiveCampaign. And then here I'm going to highlight this. And when I click on that, I'm going to put link, and then I'm going to put boom. And then, okay, so now that should go to the guide where they can get it. Okay, so let's just, and then the best way to check that your links work is really when you send yourself an email and see if it works. Okay. I'm going to put up here, I want to make this sure this is my free fast track to wellness guide. Okay. Exactly. The tools that I use to feel 15 years younger. I think it's good if you just type out an email, even if it's crummy, and then read it again later and see if you can spruce it up a little bit. It's just like English class. You remember it's hard to get the first draft out. Same thing with emails. You make first draft, read it a little later, make sure it sounds okay. Okay. Imperfect action is so much more important than getting it perfect, right? Thank you so much for requesting my free blah, blah, blah. Okay. Never doing it possible. 18 requiring. Okay. So I want this kind of transformation for you, whether you want to be the optimal athlete, just turn back the damn clock. Right? Okay, I won't curse it. I'll put darn back the darn clock. Clock. And I think that this kind of thing, you can use. See, I can change this so that it's going to be. Let's see there. I think I'd like it to be that. And then this should be bigger. Almost feels like maybe I should say turn back the damn clock. Let's see, optimized. Let's make that all caps. Optimized athlete. And then here, you know what? I want to put something in about energy, or get back your mojo, or get back your energy, or let's make this caps again. I think caps will make it look better. Just turn back darn clock. Okay, let's make this bigger. want it to be easy for people to read. And I think that was all sort of squished together. It's a little hard to read. Here, I thought it impossible. Let's fewer words, better. It impossible. Completely unable to run. I want that to be bolded. I just want people to understand. Just. And now here, I'm going to put guys. I just ran a marathon. And that's insane. Insane. You got to think about whether or not it's too much information. Maybe people don't want to know that I ran a marathon. Maybe that they might make them feel bad. So now I can run whenever. Maybe I should put now I can run whenever I want. I can run whenever I want without pain. Oh, it's really huge that this is true. My life has completely changed. Yay, yay. Okay. Okay, that's better than the other one sounded almost like bragging. I'm definitely not bragging. I just want people to feel awesome. That's it. Okay, so that looks really good. So now that's the email day one. Okay, and then what I want to do, I want to entice them to watch the next ones. Okay, make sure. I'm looking forward to sharing more great information from a functional medicine perspective with you. We make that still like that center. Okay, here. Okay. All right, that looks good. Now I'm going to go to next. Okay. Pre-header text. This is fast track to wellness. New medical information, because really these are new therapies. The blood flow restriction therapy, physical therapists that are in the know do it, and the ones that don't are behind the times. Red light therapy also is very cutting edge. Of course, X39 is the most cutting edge. All right, so now I can. Okay, I'm going to send the tests. Let's just, okay, pass my SAM. I'm going to just send a test. Okay, it's going to come to me. And so I'm going to go to my inbox and I'm going to check it to make sure it looks good. And fingers crossed. Let's see what we got. Oh, and let's, boom. There we go. So now I check it out, loading it. Be careful with this message. This may be a spoofed message. It came, so it's, hey, thank you so much for requesting my free. Okay, so, all right, let's click on that link to make sure it works. It'll take us to the guide. All right, and we'll edit this here. This says it's by me, but as my partner, I'm going to put from Dr. Linda Scoggin and from you, right? And what we ought to do is add a little bit that's specific for your group. Okay, so now we have that email is ready to go. And so I'm going to go back to ActiveCampaign and go next. And reply tracking, got to turn that on. Oh, okay, so I'm just going to finish. Okay, I'm going to finish that. All right, so now what I need to do is, you see this list anti-aging, I need to make it so that when someone in ClickFunnels, when they put their email address in, it will subscribe them to a form. And so what I'm going to do, I know this is a little complex. And so in fact, I'm going to stop right there, and then I'm going to show you how to do that in ClickFunnels. You may or may not have to do this, but if I do share a funnel with you, so we can get your business going quickly, this is what we would do: is we would use a free trial of ClickFunnels, a free trial of ActiveCampaign, and we would put it all in on day one of those free trials, and then we would try and drive traffic to it. That's what we're going to do. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'll see you on the next video.